Hey y'all. So I'm coming to you live, not really live, but live from where I'm at the post office. Nick went in for me because he's amazing. And I just wanted to stop in and give you a little more information about what we've been talking about this week. We've talked a lot about your why and kind of goal setting and planning ahead for the year. And part of goal setting is knowing what your why is. So, I wanted to take a minute and share mine with you, share my new story that I've written to share at my parties, either online or in person. I think your why is a very powerful thing. If you don't know your why, then you're probably going to feel really lost. So I definitely encourage you to take some time over the next few days to get yours together. So I want to share mine with you just to give you a baseline, an idea of, how you can put it together and how to create it so that it evokes feeling in others. Because that's what you want to do, is evoke that feeling and create those relationships with people that you meet. So here it goes. Before we get started today at our party, I wanted to share a little bit more about myself. This is, I want you to know that this is one of my first times sharing my story. I'm learning how to share it with other people, so I may shed a tear or two. So I joined 31 4 years ago as a consultant, and I had a big dream. Now, my dream was not to be the best consultant. It was not to even to promote in a company. I had no clue what that even meant. Rather, my dream was to become a mommy. My husband and I decided that I would quit my job as a teacher and become a work-from-home mommy with my 31 business. As the days turned into months and the months turned into years, I slowly began to realize that my dream was not going to come about quite as I had expected it. The years passed and there was still no baby. And sometimes I felt like my dream was shattering a little bit. But instead of the dream that I had for myself, I was actually becoming really successful in my business. I had built a really great team of ladies that I love to work with. And I was, really loving what I was doing. And it was not what I ever thought it would be. And so I tell you all of this so that you'll know as we go through our party that it is so much more than just a bag. And it might sound cliche, but it really is. And I hope that you see that as we go through the night. It's more than the purses and totes that we're going to pass around. And it really is those relationships that we're building. And I hope to build great relationships with all of you tonight. I've made so many new friends on this journey. And I really believe that 31 has gotten me through some of the hardest years of my life. I believe that God brought 31 into my life to give me strength and a purpose. And I ask you to do one thing, and that is to listen with an open heart and an open mind tonight, because 31 may be exactly what you never knew you needed. I know that it definitely was for me, and still is today. Okay, so that is my story. That is kind of what I would share at my parties to give them a little more insight into me and my life. And maybe that gave you a little bit more insight into me as well if you are new to our team. I hope that you all enjoy the rest of your week and your weekend, planning and thinking ahead to the year that's coming, or the year that's already here, and that you will really set aside some time to write out your story and figure out what it is that you want out of your business this year in 2017. I love you, ladies. I hope y'all have a great day.